Alright folks, today we're coming to you from the Perkins Rose Garden right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go swing up to the City Hall and the Mayor's office. And our goal today is to see if they'll respect our rights. Now, some of you may be wondering, sorry about the view here, I'm walking up some stairs. Some of you may be wondering what's with the hat and mask. And it's really quite simple. Our goal today is to make sure our rights are not only respected, but people fully understand the laws, the legalities about it. And don't forget, people, a couple of years ago, these masks were required. I used to have to do this. I worked a job where I had to go into nursing homes, government buildings, doctor's offices, all sorts of places every single day. And I was forced to wear a mask like this. Yes, I wore a hat too. And I didn't wear sunglasses because I needed to see what I was doing. But I had the face shield on. At one point I had a gas mask on. So just remember that, guys. This used to be required to look this ridiculous. Now, there are still some buildings out there that have those signs up saying mask required or suggested or recommended. So again, before you guys get all judgy and weird about it, just remember, yes, it's weird and it may not be normal, but it's still okay. All right, so just so you guys can see where I'm at again, behind me here, this is the, I believe the IT building, and behind that we'll find the City Hall and Mayor's office. So we'll step in there first. After that, my goal is to possibly go to the Clerk of Courts, and we'll just kind of feel our way out from there. It's 10 o'clock on a Tuesday, so I have a rare day off where I can enjoy something like this. Beautiful day. They say it's going to storm soon, so let's get at it. You can see the lack of transparency already. There's not much we can do if we have to be buzzed in. So we'll just take a quick look around here. It's a really tiny room. A fancy old light though. And you can see they're always recording us. So the friendly reminder from Long Island there. And like I said, not much to go in this room, so we'll go ahead and just move on. Oh, hello.
Can I help you?
I'm just filming public access areas and teaching people lessons today.
Okay, have a great day.
You too, thank you. So if you notice there, that was a beautiful smile. And that's all we ask. We're not looking for confrontations or funny or weird or inappropriate reactions. Our goal today is just to showcase that some government employees can be pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. Just get a view of this beautiful building. I actually love old architecture. It used to be one of the fields I worked in. And I'll tell you what, they don't make anything close to like this anymore. All right, guys, let's move on, and we'll go to the next stop. All right, guys, quick stop along the way here. We have the Trumbull County Tourism Bureau. That's between the stops that I needed to get to. So we're gonna take a quick stop inside. Hopefully they'll let us in and just see what they're all about. It's funny how nothing ever really goes as planned for me, but we'll see. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Working on a quick travel video and I saw Tourism Bureau. I figured, why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
I won't bug you guys for more than a minute here.
Oh, you're okay.
Now, is there anything important that I should tell the viewers about the city of Warren?
Yeah,
Whole
that's...
city of Warren.
Yeah.
Where do we begin?
I've seen a lot of really old buildings, really cool stuff already, and I just came from the City Hall area.
Yeah.
Saw their IT building, which was fancy for IT, I thought.
Yeah, so I mean, you have Millionaires Row right across the street. There's a lot of great history there. You have the Kinsman House right over here if you want to check that out. So,
Cool.
I mean, there's a lot of great Underground Railroad history and things like that.
All right. Well, thank you very much. You guys have been friendly.
Of course. Have a good one.
Yeah. All right, today we are in front of the Clerk of Court building. This is a really, truly beautiful building on the outside. As you can see in the picture behind me here, it's quite large. But today our goal, guys, once again, we're gonna make sure that everyone respects our rights today. They remember what they are, and if not, we'll at least trigger that conversation that hopefully they will get a little bit educated on it. So, without further ado, let's go inside. Oh, and one more thing I just want to point out. Fix our flags. You got our country's flag, state flag. They should be hanging properly, and they, instead of looking all ragtag, they should be nice new flags by now. So, maybe we'll get that addressed. All right, guys. Now that the travel video portion is complete, let's go inside. Okay, well, we just got to go around front, which is fine. Let's take a look at this. Okay, Board of Commissioners. So apparently we're at the back of the building. All right, we'll go around. Now, what you guys may not have seen on the video here is there are already police inside, right on the other side of the doors. I'm sure they're fully aware of where we are. I'm sure somebody's going to talk and say what we're doing. Like I said, we're not here to cause any disturbances, cause anyone any grief. We are here to exercise some rights today. Still gotta say, they don't make any buildings like this at all anymore. There's some work. Very interesting. Oh, we got another library there. I was not aware of that one. So we get some shots, just so you guys can see what I see. Look at those steps. Hopefully they do something about that. That doesn't look too safe. For a beautiful building like that, it deserves better. We've got the sheriff's office across the street. Interesting shaped building with that round part there. And this must be the front door. You hear the bells going. It is officially 11 o'clock in the morning. Oh, we've got a public notice. Filming and or recording is not permitted inside the courthouse without prior approval from the court. Which is fine. That applies to the courthouse. We already looked at the policies. And it applies specifically to the courtrooms themselves. Weapons checkpoints. All visitors must sign in. Which, if they're going to give us a problem, we don't need to go past all that. They do have a dress code. So let's see. It's not appropriate to wear any of that stuff or anything deemed inappropriate by the deputies. And then you have your handicap accessible door. All right. So let's go inside and just see what it looks like in here. I'm going to take my sunglasses off because it's kind of dark and I can't see much. But if you notice, right next to their public notice about recording cell phones, it does say a warning. All activities are recorded to aid in the prosecution of any crime committed against this facility. They do have a hat policy, so that's interesting. So we'll take our hat off. And I've got some serious hat hair. And then they do have a gun policy as well. And we're being stared at. So we'll go ahead and just walk through the door, but we're not going to go beyond this point.
Hold up one second here, young man.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have any problem with what you were doing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, obviously within the
picture taking is
courtrooms.
prohibited.
Yeah, right.
Filming and recording is not permitted inside the courthouse without prior approval from the court.
Okay. And I didn't plan on walking beyond the checkpoint, obviously. And
Well, you're already in the court here, so technically I'm not.
no, I'm not here to argue.
No, I don't want to get you in trouble either. I'm trying to keep you from getting in trouble.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
And I did look at the policy in advance just to make
Okay,
sure.
good.
Yeah, you guys have a very specific one, says nothing within the courtrooms. And this is actually new. When I was looking at the door, I'm like, huh.
Okay, well, that's okay.
Yeah. What's your name, sir?
I am Deputy Graham.
Graham, I'm David.
Yes. Dave?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to disassemble it and come in without using it, I have no problem with that.
No, you guys are fine. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm not here to push limits and break rules.
You're not an anti-Israeli protester, are you?
Oh, absolutely not. No, nothing political about what I'm doing.
Okay.
Are you familiar with what I do?
I don't. I've never met you, Dave.
I'm a First Amendment auditor, they call us. So our goal is to go up to the boundaries
Yeah.
and record what we see, people we interact with, and just exercise the First Amendment.
Okay.
We teach a lot of that, including the Fourth Amendment if there's an officer interaction. But that's our goal, is just education. We're teaching people. There's thousands of people that do this, with the
I love it.
But yeah, that's awesome. You guys swear an oath to the Constitution?
We do.
And that's what we want to double check on. Not just you guys, though. It's everybody, even regular people. Yeah, you'd be amazed what people do when they see cameras. And
No, I wouldn't. I would not be amazed.
And they do it in front of cameras too. I don't
Yeah.
get it. But Deputy
Yes,
Graham, you've been awesome.
I'm sorry?
You've been awesome. You're showing the city of Warren exactly how officers treat people. You're not my first officer.
You know what? When I don't wear this, guess what I am? I am you.
You're an American.
I'm an American.
That's what matters.
Exactly.
Well, perfect. And you can see by my mask, I'm trying to be patriotic, but people get scared.
I'm proud that you're doing some stuff here.
Thank you.
Happy that you're doing it. And God willing, spread it around as much as you can.
Yeah.
You would be shocked at how much support you have from the law enforcement community on this issue.
Oh, that's good.
So,
No, most law enforcement has been good.
Yeah.
There are, like I said, thousands of guys like me that do this, and there's only rare departments that ever have problems, and usually that gets sorted out in court.
I was going to say, most of the rules that we have here come out of the courts, and it's not for First Amendment violations
Right.
so much as it is for protection of the people that come in here and privacy.
Yeah.
I'll be right with you. Can you give me a second? Let me
Sure, go ahead.
handle this young lady. Hello.
So as you can see, guys, I'm not here to cause a headache. I'm not here to break rules and get arrested. There are those who can and have the ability, the finances to fight stuff like that in court. But my goal is just to test the limit, go up to the limit, never cross it. And within reason. Now, obviously, if I have a problem with the policy, I will complain. For those of you who didn't see my first video, I did follow up with the library, and I'll post a video on that as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking to somebody?
No, I've just finished narrating a little bit and filling some dead air.
Narrating.
But like I said, you guys have been awesome. I ran into a deputy over in Howland. Awesome guy. I didn't even get his name. He never even got out of his car. But same deal. You guys are all very familiar with the law, and that's what matters.
That's exactly what matters.
Yeah,
But I don't know if you're familiar with the XY graph.
I am not.
So the X-axis, the Y-axis.
Right.
Time,
Oh,
amount, like that. So on the XY graph, you plot points on it.
right.
And then depending on where you go. So if you were to have the XY graph here and you were to make a curve like this,
Right.
you'd have your good, your bad, and your ugly on either side of the curve.
Right.
And then there are standard deviations on both
Yeah.
sides. So as in any population, Dave,
Yeah.
as in any population that you look, you're gonna meet your good, your bad, and your ugly.
Yeah.
So,
And that's one thing we do is hopefully we filter out the ugly. If there's somebody that just they have a recurring issue with public people
Yeah.
with people in the public, they shouldn't be in that sort of position.
I couldn't agree with you more.
And it's again not just officers. This could be city clerks. This could be anybody.
Believe me, I understand completely.
Yeah.
So,
I had a personal issue with the magistrate a couple of years ago myself here. So, not in this building, but another one. And I'll tell you, that's what got me thinking, like, what in the world just happened? I wasn't allowed to speak. I wasn't allowed to defend myself. It just became a mess. And
sorry to hear that.
it was a civil case, nothing extreme. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, something's weird. So I started looking, and I was, I'm not as young as I look.
And neither am I. It's my baby face. It fools everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what, the white hair gets us. But there's a lot of stuff we didn't learn in school. I'm 35, and we never read the Constitution in my school.
That's bad.
Never read the Bill of Rights. Never analyzed it. Nothing.
What school did you go to?
I went to,
I'm familiar with.
and they just never went over it. We didn't have a government class.
Oh. No
And
history, no.
we had a history class, but it was, the teacher had a passion for it, and he also tried to teach government things, but he was stuck to the curriculum. And yeah, I feel bad for him, but you know, it is what it is. I was a rare breed in my age group. I still am. I fix my own vehicles, you know.
So do I.
I don't live on social media.
Good. Social media is the devil.
It is. It destroys lives.
I couldn't agree more.
But no, this is my goal, is to bring some real education into the social media group.
Cool.
And again, I stay apolitical. I try not to get all weird about things.
Just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
I mentioned that I'm not a social media fan.
Yeah.
You're not going to plant me on social media, are you?
Oh, absolutely.
You could have told me that ahead of time.
Oh, well, that ruins the experience. But you see, now I have an honest answer.
Hello.
Go.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
How can I assist you? Let me give you some guidance.
Like a lot of circles. They need to quit tearing up the
Excuse me,
road.
Dave.
Yeah.
All right, so where'd you park?
I parked by the post office.
Whoa,
Yeah.
the post office. Are you on that side of the street?
We'll go ahead and get some of this documentation while we're here. Oh, so I don't hit the trash can with the tripod.
Recorded me.
That is a very common statement.
Yes,
That's what I'm teaching. There is no expectation of privacy in public areas.
I see.
There's
I
actually,
agree.
yeah, and there's actually no law. It's a Hollywood myth about the whole you need my permission to record. Most people refer to like the single party or dual party consent states.
True.
Single party consent, which is the state
In
of
Ohio,
Ohio,
I'm familiar with that.
that only applies to wiretapping.
Wiretap.
Right, so secret conversations in secret private areas. So, you know, people get upset about that. Guys like me get attacked, beat up.
Well, I mean, you're not going to get attacked or beat up. Are you still filming me?
Absolutely. But again, I'm
And
showing
only because I have a complete disgust for social media, am I not going to say anything further?
Again, Deputy Graham, you have been awesome, and what you've said is perfect. You're representing the city of Warren properly.
Mainly Trumbull County and the sheriff's office, but
Well, yeah.
we do our work in the city of Warren too. So.
Right. No, you guys have been great. I've been to the sheriff's office many times myself.
Good.
And
Will the sheriff talk to you as well?
I haven't gone in with the camera yet.
Okay.
That's actually my next stop.
Okay.
But try not to warn them. The whole point is organic reactions.
I will handle my job here, and
Yeah.
you can deal with getting in to see him. And he may take an appointment with you,
Yeah.
especially if he knows what's going on.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you very much.
Okay, Dave.
You
Take
guys
care
have a
of
great
yourself.
day. All right, guys, just getting my glasses put back on. It is very bright outside. To show you guys, that right there with Deputy Graham is the perfect reaction. That's what we want. We want kindness. We want people to be open about it. He did ask a question. I didn't get the full question on camera, but I did at least get the statement. And the point across about the expectation of privacy. He did say that he is apprehensive about social medias and didn't want to be recorded. But again, he was kind enough to just listen. And that's the educational process right there. So what he's going to do now is hopefully he'll speak with the other deputies, and they're all going to learn. If none of them knew before, they're going to know now. And then that's going to trickle down, hopefully, to the staff of the building. Even the judge might hear about it, and that's the goal. So, again, what we'll do, I wasn't really planning on going into the sheriff's office today, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens. All right, guys. Surprisingly, though, the wind isn't whipping. There shouldn't be a lot of that on the camera. So that's good. Let's see, we do have gun notices. Obviously, these guys want to stay safe. And no food or drink. So we'll just walk in, say hello. That should be all we need. They do have a dress code. So it looks like I have to take my hat off again.
Sir, can I help you?
I'm just filming public areas, and I'll be out of your hair real quick. What's that? My shirt? Oh. Says need money for pew pew. For ammo.
How can I help you?
I'm just filming in public areas, and I'll be out of everyone's hair real quick. And everyone at the, I think that was the courthouse. Everyone was real friendly over there, and you guys have been great. Yeah.
So you already did everything online? Did what?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna avoid most of the people sitting down. That's not something that we really need in our videos.
Oh, yeah, that scheduled it online, yeah.
Cell phones prohibited visitation, so we do need to keep that in mind. Obviously, we're not here to visit. Cool. Well, like I said, today was a bit impromptu on the Sheriff's Department. I wasn't planning on coming through here. We'll go ahead and get a picture of the flag.
But I wanted to get the vaccine.
But again, we'll avoid all the people here today.
Does that make sense?
These ladies have been really nice, and so far I can't say that I really have any true complaints about the city of Warren or even the Sheriff's Department. Okay, that's all I needed in this room, so we'll go ahead and leave. Get my hat back on. So these guys have been awesome here. From the courthouse across the street to the Sheriff's Department, y'all pass. I'll tell you that right now. So last stop we're gonna do is gonna be the administrative building. So you'll see right behind me here, that's the building with the fancy entrance. I'm gonna walk over there, and then we're done for the day.